This series of the AFC was the first time I fished with Japanese angler Takuma Hata. So Takuma is very famous or well known in Japan for his bass fishing and his humour. So he's very outlandish. It's not my first time fishing with a Japanese angler, but there's always that language barrier. I don't know any Japanese and Dowser doesn't know very much English. We worked well as a team and it was interesting to see, even though we're from completely different countries, the things that we have similar just because of fishing. At the start of the round, always a bit nervous until you catch that first fish. And with the water conditions being really dirty, I was a little bit, not say nervous, but just not sure of what we were facing and what it was going to be like. But
maybe big catch today.
Team Hobie and Team BCF, we're about to start round 2 of Series 12 of the AFC, the first of our bass rounds. On my count, 3, 2, 1, go! Lake Cania lies in the stunning Cania Gorge National Park. The lake's fed by Three Moon Creek, a tributary of the Burnett River. This man-made lake has a capacity of over 88,000 megalitres, and its impressive dam wall stands some 44 metres high, adding to the already dramatically beautiful escarpment. Lake Cania is noted for its Saratoga, golden, silver and spangled perch and eel-tailed catfish. But our quarry is the mighty Australian bass, which are restocked annually here. Team BCF consists of local Queensland champion Dean Silvester and Takuma Hata, our international guest angler from Japan. Dean's no stranger to AFC, returning to defend his title from last year. Takuma Hata is a lure designer from Japan who travels the world fishing with champions and researching new ideas for his next lure creation. Team Hobie is made up of AFC rookies Richard Summerton and Jonathan Chen. Richard hails from Victoria and was national kayak champion in 2014. Jonathan's from Canberra and took out the 2013 Hobie Bass Grand Final. It's a cool, foggy morning here on picturesque Cania Dam for our first bass round of AFC Series 12. The water is a lot more discoloured than our competitors would like, but it's nice and warm at least. Both teams have come well up the river arm of the dam, searching for some slightly clearer water and hopefully some active fish.
Well, hopefully early in the morning the fish will be up shallow, feeding. There's a little bit of bait skidding around.
I reckon casting into that limb of tree. Tree limbs right there.
Guaranteed. There's a lot of water in the dam. It's we had a look at the spillway during the nav session, and it's probably only a couple of inches off spilling. So we've got a lot of debris. So it's perfect for them. Let's just see if there's any gutters up in here.
are you nervous?
No.
No? Yeah. Confident?
Yeah, very confident. そうですね、昨日の午後手応えがあった場所に今朝の一発目のエリアとして行ってみて、まあいい釣りができたんじゃないかなと。OK! OK! 十数年前に来た時もそうだったんですけど、結構ねオーストラリアンバスとリズムが合う感じがあるんで、その体の中にあるリズムっていうのを大事にしながら釣っていきたいなと思います。
Best bass for the morning.
It was funny, just as we come in we got those hits. That was sort of in 6 foot when it just dropped off to that edge. There's so much timber there, and we think that's where the fish are at the moment. They have been in the past in this dam, and it's a case of just you got to run your lure through the timber. Head back out and just weave up through there, or keep going down, weaving down through that way.
I reckon just try up here first, and then we can come back into this other channel.
Early morning, they should be up shallows.
The lure of choice for us was a Jackal TN60. So we worked as a team, one of us throwing a rattle and one of us throwing a silent. I wanted to capitalise on that low light in the early part of the day as much as possible because I knew every bite would count. The goal, as always, in any tournament for me, is to get that limit early. The quicker you can get the limit, when the bite period is the best, the happier that I'll be and the happier that the team will be. On the practice day, Dowser caught his first bass. He said, "Good bass?" I said, "No, koala," just to stir him up. But that ended up being the joke for most of the series. Dowser and myself are running Jackal TN60s. So if he's running a rattle one, I'll run a silent. So that if they don't really like the rattle, they might take the silent or either way.
Okay. Nice koala.
So we're going for a reaction bite with these type of lures. So that's how they hit it. They hit it with the side of their head.
Okay.
Oh, number 3.
めっちゃ楽しいですね。めっちゃ楽しいです。はい。日本に連れて帰りたいです。Okay, koala.
Team Hobie have come to a part of the river arm where they marked a few fish on their exploratory day. They're throwing a combination of soft plastics with and without beetle spin arms and also occasionally switching to deep divers. They had a couple of hits early, but nothing for the last hour or so.
Back a bit faster.
Let me just shorten this plastic up.
I do prefer to work slower. Okay, you're not covering as much water distance-wise, but I think you're just covering a number of different angles on each snag. Sometimes that's what it's needed. We've got really dirty water, and if your lure's 3 feet from a fish, he hears it, he feels it, all of a sudden it's in their face and they have a slash at it and sort of tending to miss, I think. But, like I say, you only need a couple of those to stick and you're in the money.
Sound too good.
Okay.
Yes.
連発
Limit.
連発 Oh, baby. Okay, baby.
That's a limit.
Okay.
It doesn't see a lot of people, this dam, I suppose. So it's good for an accurate cast will catch a fish. Congratulations.
Okay. でっかいコアラ狙っていこう。おお、来た来た来た来た。来た来た来た来た。祭りやん。
Baby.
Oh, baby. Hi, baby. Baby.
No fish. The kayak guys sort of live and die by the sword. You make a decision, and by the time you've got to stick with it, and you've got to grind it out, and you've got to catch your fish.
Do you want to head in through there?
Search for bigger fish.
Both teams are on the move. Hobie hasn't been able to land a fish yet, while Team BCF have 4 bass safely in the well.
Oh yeah, we'll just move back out of that area we're in and back over. We're going to work over to that flat where we got the bites this morning. No, we knew it was going to be tough. As soon as we saw the water.
Looks like trouble to your left.
Righto, Johnny. I'm going to have to try something different.
With the way this series was set up, we had so many more sessions than what we used to. We typically only have 1 a day. This tournament we had 2 a day. So we needed to manage our spots and manage our fish very carefully. We needed to have a limit every session and needed to sort of protect those fish so that we didn't pressure them too much to get a bigger limit for the session when we need more fish every day. Takuma was a very good angler to fish with, very accurate with his casting, and we thought a lot alike with where you would put the lure and how we retrieve the lure. And the more fish we caught, the more confident we got, and that helps any team, no matter what. once we had our limit, you could soon tell both of us were way more relaxed, and then the fish just kept coming. So.
Team BCF have had a great start to the day. They've got 4 in the live well already. In fact, they've even had a minor upgrade. Look, the fish are not as big as they'd probably like them to be, but a 4-fish bag limit in the live well is a great start. They've actually left those fish to try a different area. They know they've got more sessions to compete in this round, so they'd like to be able to go back to those and get their bag each time. They're looking for those bigger kicker fish now.
I can't find any laydowns or anything. There's water the way it is.
It's too muddy.
It's just horrendous.
The water clarity is quite low at the moment, so the fish aren't timid. It's more that they can't see the presentation, so pretty much you have to put it right in their face, and they're in amongst the trees.
Go on, Chinny. Good hit?
Yeah, that was a good hit.
Well, it's been a tough day at the office so far for Team Hobie. They haven't been able to put a single fish in the boat. They've had a couple of hits but haven't been able to convert them. They've moved a few times, swapped lures, but nothing has worked for them. But I must say, they're staying calm under pressure.
What happened there?
The reel wasn't done up tight enough and came off.
OK! 夕方後半戦はもうちょっとサイズが出そうな気がしてます。はい。まあ午前中はすごくいい釣りができて、はい、3匹3匹いいんじゃないですかね。
Job well done.
OK.
Good work.
That sucked.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting anything else.
That's annoying.
That's annoying.
As everyone suspected after seeing the muddy waters that have flowed into Cania Dam, we've got a very tough bite here for our first bass round. The teams are really struggling, although Team BCF managed to find some small to middling fish and catch their limit. On the other hand, Team Hobie are really struggling. Conditions are changing slightly now during the lunch break. There's some cloud rolling in and a bit more breeze. Will it spell the difference and arc the fish up this afternoon? Who knows? Team Hobie and Team BCF, on my count. 3, 2, 1, go!
You'd expect this time of year that they should be preparing to spawn. They should be schooled up down here, but they had a flood about 3 weeks ago, and it came in on the bottom end of the dam when the dirty water's sort of pushing up the dam. So I think that's moved the fish. It's pushed them away from where they would have been a month ago, say.
Right, we thought we'd just try the main basin. Give a bit of a fish. We've been thinking that maybe the fish have moved down there after all this water's come down in here and the levels have risen. It's like 3 rounds here at Cania, so this is round 1. Things didn't go to plan this morning's session. This afternoon session, we went out with a sort of different idea of moving around a bit, just trying a couple of other points. One more. Oh, that was a good one.
Oh, good cast. Good fishing with Dowser. It's good to fish with someone that can cast so accurately. We actually came to a point, we were both fishing the point, we didn't say anything, and there was timber behind us, and I turned and cast, and as my lure was going through the air, his lure was going through the air, so 2 different countries, but both fishermen.
Yeah. OK. OK.
We're on the move.
Hobie's decision to try the main basin first up hasn't paid off, so they're moving again.
OK. OK. Oh no. Off.
Oh, no.
Oh, maybe big.
Oh, no.
やらかしやんか。
going out in the afternoon session, we still had no idea what happened with Hobie in the morning session. So we're starting to feel the pressure a little bit and a little bit nervous starting off sort of early afternoon. Knew the bite was going to be tough, and I think Takuma could really start to feel the pressure. Fishing in the afternoon was a lot tougher than in the morning. A lot to do with boat pressure as well as fishing pressure. We'd already fished the same areas previously. So basically we had to sort of jump fish. So anything we saw, anything we thought, we just kept rolling through different lures and different techniques because we knew as hard as it was going to be, a limit is a limit, and if we could get those 4 fish, we were pretty happy.
Take your time, take your time. Slowly.
OK、ベースになる釣りは変えずに TN で、そこからこう日本流のアレンジした釣りを入れていってまあよし
Needed that one.
うわすげえ丸飲んでるこれほら見てこれ思いっきり入ってる
We're just going to fish on this edge and hit this point, hit that point, and just move along that bank.
There's plenty of trees and submerged, trees and shrubs at the moment, with the water being at 100% or close to that. It's you just have to fish heavier and hopefully pull them out.
And then do our run back up the back.
Oh, 元気おいでよいしょ
We can. Run up. Let's do it.
New spot.
OK
Both teams are on the move. Hobie's still without a fish, while BCF have 3 in the well since lunch.
Yep. Okay.
OK Nice Nice
Far out, I worked for that.
こういう釣り方もあるんや
We're right up the, basically up in the river that enters Cania. As you say, it's not very wide.
We went prospecting, looking for any bass activity pretty much.
Yeah, just about to say I don't want that stick to wipe out Hickson's thing. Bang bang.
でなんか赤いのがいいって言ってた赤いのが OK fish
Yeah, big fish.
No
Careful, take your time.
Oh.
Yeah, upgrade, take your time.
OK Upgrade?
Yeah, definitely.
来てるよ
It's turning out to be another great session for Team BCF. They're already upgrading. They've upgraded once, they've got their bag limit of 4 fish, while Team Hobie are still struggling.
Yep. No, he's bricked me. Just as it was coming out over the tree, it just got slammed and it had a lot of weight. I reckon he's wrapped me, but I think that rod's like 15-pound braid and 12-pound leader. And I was going at him hard. He still managed to pull drag, which surprised me, and wrap me up. Doesn't feel like he's still on there. Oh, he's off. Oh well, that was exciting. Oh well.
That's it. Finished, Dowser.
Yeah
All good.
OK
Good work. Bit small, but full.
Frustrating day.
Ah, well, let's fish it.
Team BCF started this round with 6 points, while Hobie had just 1. Round 2, our first bass round, sees Team BCF add 4 for the win and 2 for big bass, taking them to 12 points. Team Hobie didn't catch a fish, so they remain on 1.
we've just got to get out, get the head down and get on with it and enjoy ourselves. And
had a great deal of fun fishing with Takuma, and I'm pretty sure that going into the next day he's going to be a lot more confident and a lot happier, because he just seemed to progressively get more and more confident, more and more comfortable in the country, more and more comfortable with how we're fishing, and I think tomorrow's going to be some good things.